Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Verizon Mobile Lifestyle Chat Recap. It's 4 o'clock on the East Coast and 1 o'clock on the Pacific Coast. And we are joined today by one of our favorite people, Jason Ramsey from Wichita, Kansas. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Monica, how are you?
I am good. Thank you so much. For some of the people that may not be familiar yet with you, which would be surprising, I wanted you to tell us a little bit about what you do out there in Wichita.
Well, I own and operate the School of Rock, which is a franchise in Wichita. And I've been doing that for about 3 years now, and we have a lot of fun. We teach kids how to learn an instrument.
Yes, it's such a fantastic school. After I met you, I went looking for our local one, and there's about how many School of Rocks in the country at this point?
Well, in the United States, I'm not sure. I think we have around 160 units now, but I know that they just opened one in South Africa. So, they're going to be global very soon.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience. Now you're in graduation mode right now, and also soon starting some summer programs.
We've actually already started our summer programs.
Okay.
We have kids who are leaving to go to college this summer and instructors who are going on to graduate school, and very busy times.
Wow. So you're also teaching teachers.
Well, no, but we go through a lot of teachers. We like to use a lot of college students because they relate well to the kids. And, the nice thing about having college students is they have a lot of energy, but they're also just starting their adult lives. So they usually move on quick.
Yeah, this is true, but it's a great mix. It's really a great enrichment experience, and of course, there's a lot of connections between learning music and, of course, the sciences. So always a great skill, I'm sure, to develop.
Many, many, many benefits to learning music.
Yes, one of the things that I always like to tell people is that one of the key connections that's not as well understood between learning music and many other important endeavors is also speaking a foreign language. If you're trying to learn a language and you're also learning to play an instrument, that effort is actually facilitated by the process of learning an instrument. So it definitely trains your ear, and it probably cultivates that part of your brain.
There's a great video online if you want to look up Victor Wooten, and he has a TED Talk called Music as a Language. And he's one of the best bass players in the world, and it's a very interesting talk. Even if you're not a musician, it's a great video to watch.
Oh, when we're done here, would you mind posting that on your Twitter feed so I can remember the TED Talk?
Not
That
at all.
would be great. So today we talk a little bit about dads and grads because they're coming up, and we're going to give away this amazing phone. Again, we've been very lucky because we've had a few of these compliments of Verizon. This is the Sony Xperia Z3B, and it actually reminds me of one of my favorite tablets, which we will get to because you and I got to play with that as well. But this phone is also waterproof, so it's a really great smartphone for a grad or for any dad, really, in case that accidents happen with the water, but also if you want to deliberately use it underwater, it's a great phone for that. So today somebody's going to win this phone, and we're going to pick a winner from the feed. So stay tuned. Let us know, what are you learning from today's recap? Okay, so let's get into it. Jay, I want your advice as a dad on what you would love to get. Doesn't matter if it's tech or not tech, but have you thought about a little something that you would hope for?
Well, dads never have enough tech, let's be honest. And me personally, I love anything that has to do with sound. So I've been eyeing the new Power Beats 2 headphones. Those look really nice. It looks like the price point has come down a little bit, and that may be something I have to try this summer.
Okay. There's something about headphones. I remember when we together went to the Chicago store, the destination store in Chicago, and we were talking about headphones. This is a pair that I got recently. It's the Bose over the ear pair. And I know it's a little bit of a flashy color, but the guy at the Verizon store convinced me to get this color because the others were black. And it comes in this little packet. I have to tell you, I go everywhere with these. So thank you so much for the advice. They fit neatly into the bag, into the little pouch, and I can just take them with me wherever I go. These are the Bose.
Can't beat the sound quality either. Those are really nice.
Yeah. So, you know, along the lines of sound and other things, obviously music is one of your key things. Tell me about your favorite boom Bluetooth speakers. I'm using, this is the Sony one. It's a little bit older, but it's a great sound.
The Sony one's good. I've tried it. I hate to do it, but I mean, I think I should go back to Bose. The SoundLink is, I mean, it just booms and it has nice, clear sound for digital music. It's really hard to beat. That's probably
really, yeah. For not for nothing, right? They're Bose, so it's a great sound. Now these, you know, these Beat headphones, they always make a great gift because people, I don't know, but can you have enough headphones? Look, I can show you how many are on my desk at this moment. I'm embarrassed to say.
If you're a dad, you can't have enough headphones because your kids are always going to be taking them.
Isn't that so true?
Sometimes they'll make their way back and sometimes they won't. So you can never have enough.
I keep one under lock and key, and these ones are pretty hard to swipe. But look, I have these guys, and then I also have this. This is one of my favorite headsets. Also wireless and really easy. I travel with these because oftentimes if you get a car rental, you don't have, you know, a good headset. But these LG tones, my original set lasted me 3 years through everything. I don't know if you've seen these before.
Yeah, they're really tough. I have a white pair like that. They're really nice.
They're great for, you know, looking a little plug. Sell, you know. Those
I think I've had mine for 2 years, and I got those when they opened at the destination store at Mall of America.
In the Mall of America. Oh my gosh, we're going back now 2 years almost. Pretty soon, Jay, we're going to be doing this, and we're going to be, remember that was about 10 years ago.
There is one non-music gift, though, that I've got to bring up while we have time, and that is the Parrot drone. Have you seen it?
Oh, gosh, I don't have one, but I would love one.
I don't have one either, and I don't really need one, but I really want to try one because I love taking pictures, and I guess you can get some really good aerial footage, HD photo and video, and stream it to your phone. And I hear they're really cool to play with.
I'm thinking for you, how about during a concert that you could use the drone to take some shots from above? I think you need it for your business.
We're going to have an outdoor show. We're taking 22 kids to Summerfest in Milwaukee this year, and that would be a perfect venue for a drone.
I think so. I know Robin has been playing with her drone. She's so cute. There's absolutely no technology Robin has not played with if it's out and knows a lot about. Somebody asked these purple headsets. The reason this LG Tone version is purple is these were issued for in support of Hopeline, which, as some of you might know, Hopeline, if you Google it, is Verizon's cause to fight domestic violence. And so the purple was what they were issued for that. They had purple Mofis, purple LG Tones, a lot of purple accessories. So that's why they were out.
And if anyone has devices that are old that they don't use anymore, that's a great cause.
This is true. You can bring your even batteries from any carrier to any Verizon store to donate to Hopeline. And they have actually refurbished and recycled. So it's a double good cause because obviously, as you know, electronic waste is the most toxic waste in our landfills. So recycle, open those old drawers where all your old phones are and bring them to any Verizon store, donate to Hopelines. Good reminder, Jay. Thanks. Let's talk a little bit about tablets. I know that we've had a chance to play with some. This is the Sony Xperia, which I know we had a chance to do a demo once, dunking it in the water. And still to this day, my favorite for pictures. It actually goes underwater. We've had it in the ocean. We rinse it quickly. But have you used this one more than your Galaxy? I think you also had a Samsung.
I got to tell you, I love Samsung, and the Samsung Tab is universally probably what I pick up when I'm working the most. But I normally don't watch video on mobile devices, but that is the first device I've ever had that I actually enjoy watching videos on. Like if I'm going to watch a movie or something, I can do it on that tablet. It's really nice for whatever reason. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it's you I think you tend to reach out for those devices that that you have your stuff in. So right. So when you're playing, I'm going to show you my Hulu Plus subscription, but this tablet to me it really reminds me of a little Sony TV in my hand. The screen resolution is really good, and I think dads and grads would love a tablet. Although I'd say in this form without a keyboard, it's more about media consumption, wouldn't you say, rather than really kind of blogging or doing some work with them?
Yeah, YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, that's what mine gets the majority of use for.
How about like for work? Like if you're a grad or you're a traveling dad, what would be a useful tech you think to have for travel, taking it on the road?
Well, I'm going to go with an accessory, and not necessarily because of me, because I don't have this problem a lot, but I've got a lot of friends, a lot of dad friends that are always either running over their phone or dropping it in the toilet or, whatever. And I'm always telling them, get the life-proof case, spend the money. I know it's an investment, but I've got a couple of friends that took the advice, and they have phones now, and they would have had to rebuy them if they didn't have the life-proof case. So I think that is huge for dads.
Actually, such a good point about really any technology. There's no reason why you're doing what I'm doing with this great Galaxy Note. Don't do this, people. Get a case. It's simple. It protects your gear, right? It's so easy.
Now, I don't have the life proof. I've just got a simple spec case on mine, and I drop it every day. But I never. I'm going to the School of Rock and sitting behind a desk all day, so I'm not out, working a manhole or doing anything incredibly dangerous.
Yeah. No, but we drop it all the time. I mean, and it also happens to drop in the worst possible spot. It's usually the stone floor or the driveway or something like that. I was recently very lucky to get one of these, Surface Pro 3.
Mm-hmm.
I know Robin would be proud of me for highlighting. It's really a great PC to give to a grad. The keyboard is great. It's easy to snap on and snap off. It's fast. You can run the latest the latest Windows operating system on it. So it's really, I'm finding it quite sturdy, quite useful.
I think when we were in Chicago at the destination store there, that even impressed Tommy, and that's hard to do.
So true. Here's like how it opens up. I don't know if you all can see it, but it closes really nicely. It's very, very nice and light, and I don't have to travel with a laptop anymore because the Surface Pro 3 is really so all-inclusive, and I can do so many things on it too. And I have to say that if you have some things on a Mac and some things on a PC, they're getting a lot better about you being able to do everything on both your music, transferring movies, and obviously if you use Dropbox for your files, then you can access them from really any device.
It's about time. They need to start playing nice with each other.
It really would be good. How about wearable stuff? Is there anything on the wearable side that you would like to have or would like to use?
Well, I had a Fitbit for a while, and I loved that. And I've tried the Samsung Watch, and to me, it just, I don't know. You have to have your phone in your pocket for it to work, Bluetooth, and it just wasn't really my style. I know a lot of people like the watches, but to me, it's more about the Fitbit, I think.
Yeah, the Fitbit. Did you ever play around with the Google Glass thing at all?
No, I never have. I've never had an opportunity to check those out, but I hear they're really cool.
Yeah, I do remember watching a few people walking around town with them, thinking, wow, I wonder what they're doing with that, taping or what. But the wearable category is really coming on. I know the Apple Watch, Misty and Marty are pretty happy with theirs. I have thought about the watch sort of smartphone connection more so now. Some people, you just mentioned, it's like an accessory for your smartphone. But I find that the more and more things our smartphones do, the more I can make the case for a watch that helps me, sort of quickly check on things. I don't have to pull it out of my purse when it's ringing. I can see who's calling. A quick text you can reply to. There's certain things that actually sound like could be very convenient as we do more and more things with our smartphones.
I think it's another big challenge for men. I think the only accessory I wear constantly, and I don't wear it all the time, is my wedding ring. So that was my problem with the Fitbit. I got tired of having something on my wrist all the time, which is, I know, a guy thing, but we're talking about dads.
So true. So true. My dad, who is sadly no longer with us, and I miss him every day. There was absolutely no technology that he wouldn't love. But one of the last things that he was absolutely enthralled with was just Skype. If you get your dad a device where he can Skype with you, regardless of where he is, and just show him how easy it is, get on a Wi-Fi and just Skype and maybe ring you when he's doing something interesting, or you can bring him into that. He was absolutely fascinated. He thought Skype was magic. And,
yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say. My 84-year-old father-in-law, every time we Skype somebody, he says, that's magic. It's just magic.
Isn't it great?
Well, it's hard to resist that. I think as a lot of people get older and they didn't grow up on certain tech items, it's hard for them to adapt, but that's hard to resist, when you have a live video chat with somebody you want to talk to.
Yeah, it's true. It's a way to connect. I love when technology enables us to do that, stay connected, and share memories. One of the other great gifts for dad could be a Chromecast, so that you can actually share what's on your phone on your TV. So say, for example, pictures and things like that. It's a great, way. Oh, there we go. there's that phone ringing. There's about 4 around here. So this one is particularly important. But yeah, so, I think that go to a store. You can hit Best Buy, you can hit the Verizon stores. You can really, get a sense. Even Brookstone has some fun technology for dad, but sometimes you can just get a fun case. You don't have to spend a lot of money, and really make dad happy this Father's Day with something that he can use and that he can enjoy, for a long time to come. Because have you noticed dads don't throw out a lot of stuff?
No, and they're pretty practical.
It's true. It's true. So we're gonna hope for some headphones for you, right? Some fun gear.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a drone, maybe.
Oh, that's right. Maybe a drone. Tell me just a little bit about what your kids do for you on Father's Day.
Well, on Father's Day, it's a big family event. So we have a pretty big family, lots of dads, and we usually all get together and hang out by the pool and just grill and just enjoy the kids. And sometimes we'll go see a movie earlier in the day before everybody gets together. But that's a day really for me just to kind of not be plugged in.
Excellent. Excellent.
Just enjoy each other,
I love that. I want to make sure we underline that truly to enjoy life, sometimes all you have to do is turn it all off and smell the roses and enjoy the kids and clean up the mess and laugh at the silly stuff and turn off everything.
It's hard to do, and sometimes when I unplug, I feel like I should be plugged in and working or doing something, or I feel like I'm missing out on getting some work done. But then at the same time, you have to remember why you're working, and you have to enjoy the day-to-day stuff that you're working for, because if not, I know it seems like my kids were 2 years old just the other day, and they're 12 and 13 now. So it goes fast. Enjoy it.
It's so true. My daughter goes to college in 2 years, and I'm thinking, these are going to be the fastest 2 years of my life. When she goes, I'll be like, this came so soon. But it's true. Why do we work? If not to spend time with our loved ones on days like that and bring as many dads together, the adopted dads in your life, the ones that you think of as father figures, uncles, etc., and spend a great afternoon. We're going to give away the Sony Xperia winner is Shadow 62310. I think that's Amber Cheris. Congratulations, we're going to ship you this particular one, the Sony Xperia Z3. I think this is one of the black ones, yeah, which are actually very hard to get because we used to have all whites. Now we got some black ones. So congratulations on that.
Congratulations.
Have you played with this device yet, Jay? Or
I have. I got to demo one. I haven't had one, but yeah, it's fast. I mean, I thought the tablet was super fast, but the phone is too.
Yeah, it's true. The tablet's great. It's great fun in the pool over the summer. And actually next week, we're going to be talking a little bit about travel stuff, global data plans and how to, have an international trip or a road trip. And we look forward to seeing everyone. Jay, thank you so much. Have a absolutely wonderful Father's Day.
Thanks, Monica. I hope Paul has a great one too.
Yes, I hope he does too. Yes, I'm going to wish that on him and all of the dads out there. Thank you, Marty and Misty and Robin and Jean and Lynn, everyone on the team. Thanks so much for joining us and have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next week.